Shalom Aleichem and Baruchim Habayim. Moshe Langado here, speaking under the auspices of Kollel, Baruch Avat Yisrael in Southern California, and Sha'rei Tziyon in Brooklyn, New York. Parshat Pekudaui speaks about the accounting that Moshe Rabbeinu did for all the materials which came in for the Mishkan, where every material went. And the question is, why was that important? And the Midrash answers it, but in a very bewildering manner. Chazal, our sages, tell us that as Moses walked through the camp, people gazed at him, some in awe, saying, "Children, look at this man. He is a man who has communications with God Almighty. He's a holy man." While others looked at him in a very contemptuous way, saying, "Moshe, all his riches are from us. All his wealth has been usurped from the money he collected for the Mishkan." When Moshe heard this, he went and made an accounting to show the people how wrong they were, that everything was accounted for in the building of the Mishkan. My friends, it's disturbing. How did the generation who knew Moses, who knew the man who went up to Mount Sinai, who knew the man who prayed for them and brought them redemption, how could they claim that Moshe was a robber who stole their money? It seems incomprehensible. But I think maybe we can answer it with a Mishnah in Masechet Negaim. The Mishnah says, and let me read it: Kol hanagaim adam ro'eh chutz minigei atzmo. All the plagues which plague a person on his skin, a man can verify, except for those which are on his own skin. Such reads the Mishnah. But the Baal Shem Tov reads it in a different way. All the plagues that a person sees outside, chutz, are those which are plaguing him. That a person sees his weaknesses in others. What does he do? He projects his weaknesses, his faults, on other people. Therefore, those people who praise Moses and were in awe of him, they were good people. They were holy people. But the ones who had derogatory statements against Moshe, there was something missing in them. They were not pure. And my friends, we have a Gemara, and the Gemara says, Kol haposel b'mumot posel. Whoever goes and puts somebody down, he's really putting them down for his own faults. Like we said, he projects his own faults in others. He sees others, he sees outside what really is inside. But if he truly is a tzaddik, he's projecting what's inside of him outside. So if he does see somebody who's making a sin, immediately what goes into his brain? Oh, that's a mistake. This man made a mistake. While the evil person who does not know about mistakes, who does things wrong and bad intentionally, when he sees somebody doing something bad, he says, look at this evil person. He's just projecting his own self-image. My friends, if I could tell you a story, one of my rabbis, my Rosh Yeshiva, Zecher Tzadik Livracha, was buying a car. And he was an elderly Rosh Yeshiva in his late 70s. And a young man comes with a beautiful Bonneville, if I'm not mistaken. And the rabbi was very interested. And he asked the young man, can I drive your car around the block so I can see how it drives? And the seller was taken aback. You think I'm going to let you drive my car? You're going to steal it. The rabbi looked at him and smiled. Okay, thank you. I'm not interested. He went and called the local precinct and said, is this car missing? Has it been stolen? He gave them the license number. And lo and behold, it was. And we, the students, were aghast. How did our rabbi know? Was he a prophet? And the answer is no, he's not a prophet. But he knows what the sages say. Whoever says somebody else is wrong and somebody else is evil, it stems from his own inside. He's projecting what he is on others. Kol haposel b'mumo posel. Whoever degrades somebody else, he's degrading him on his weaknesses. He's projecting his faults. So this man was claiming I was a thief, an old man like me, a rabbi taking care of a yeshiva. Most likely he was the thief. And how true it was. My friends, let us be good inside and only project goodness. And let us judge everybody the kapsachut for the proper way. And may God treat us in such a manner and we'll be zocher to the gula very soon. Shabbat shalom.